Hi friends, how are you? So today I came alive for a particular reason, and some questions and some things going on in my life need to be share with you guys. Like my story to searching a God start when the age of 5. Like happened like this way. My father, he's a very religious person. Like he follow all the rituals and you do the meditation, everything. But when he do meditation, he need a pin drop silence. He need a pin drop silence for his meditation. If somebody do like a small noise or something like that, he become angry, like very angry. I was surprised, why he's angry with the when doing a prayers, why he's angry, supposed to be a relax. So one day I sit behind him and start doing a meditation. I close my eyes and see where the God is. I want to look for the God, like what he is meditating, what he is telling me about the God, what he is look like that. At age of 5, I slowly come inside the room where he do the prayers, and I sit behind him and say, okay, I want to see inside, and I close my eyes and trying to see the God. And when I close my eyes, it's like I see a darkness. It's all dark, everything dark. Like I close my eyes like goes dark, and I see something reddish thing, like due to my bloods of my eye, and did not find a God. And I make a sound. My father beat me, very badly beat me. I said, what kind of God he has, like he always being angry with the God, and doing the prayers he become angry. Then I talk with my uncle, my father brother. I said, uncle, like who is God? Do you know the God? He said, listen. I say, who is God? Father says that Shiva is the God, and Parvati is the goddess, and who is the God? Then my uncle told me, see Amit, see my son, listen, nobody see the God. Nobody knows the God, where the God is, and who the God is. Because then how come the Shiva become a God? Then my uncle told me, the Shiva portrait is made by the Muslim person, and Shiva is ultimately a god of Hinduism. So I say, then if somebody made a portrait, and then how become we considered him? He said, like, we are human, we need to feel, touch, and we need somebody to be look alike. So that's why we make a portrait and we worship the portrait. I say, okay, I do all the things, but in my heart somewhere he says, like, he's not a God. God is somewhere up in the sky, and he's watching me, and I have to look for him, where he is and who he is. So for that search, I go to every holy place in India, and I go in the jungle sometimes and do hours meditation. Sometimes I go sit near the river. Sometimes I live in my own dream. I live in my own world. So who is the God is? Who is the God is? All this thing happen, and I realize that God is my faith. And slowly with the time, I change myself and start making principles, and that might be pleased to God, like don't hurt anyone, don't hurt somebody's feelings, and giving all these things. And then I go to the 6th temple, Gurdwaras, for the search of the God. But I go over there and eat prasad, the blessings over there, they give it to you. I eat it and listen. It's like a very typical Punjabi language, and I not understand all the proper Punjabi language. I understand like it's like a Hindi and Punjabi mix. So that's like a typical Punjabi language when the Guru words are come up over there. But why I figure it out, the words are the God. Like by following the words, you will find the God where it is. Now the problem is this: I don't understand the word of the God and what is the God is. Slowly my life goes up. I make my own faith, and I say I raise myself. And then in 1986 something happened strange, like the Hindu Muslims rights. Like the place where I live, like it's like a Sikhism, like it's a Sikh place, and all my place, like it's a small town, small village. We don't hate anybody. We never hate anybody. Like everybody's together, like a Hindu, Muslim, Sikhs, all together are living over there, and we never have a hate for anyone over there. Like in a childhood, we don't learn the hate, like how to hate somebody. And then I'm surprised, like why they are fighting, like why Muslims and why the Hindus are fighting. If my uncle, according to my uncle, the Shiva portrait is made by the Muslims, then they might be know the God, and they knows it. Might be they know the God, and something strange there. So, but the hate is not the God. The person who carries the hate, he don't know the God, that for sure. So then I figured it out, like might be both of them don't know the God, who is the God is. Then slowly I grow up. I make my own rules, regulations, and I live in my own world. And one day I listen, one of the preacher is saying, is anybody said like that Lord Shiva is my father and Parvati is my mom, and did he praise the God like a father or mother? And like I was shocked. I was going for the shower, like, and I say, okay, if nobody says, then I says it. But I know they are not the God. God is somewhere, and I consider myself as a son of the God. So I will not do anything that goes against the God will. So then I start doing, I change myself, and sometimes I lie, sometimes I do something, then slowly I change myself, like, oh yeah, I don't have to lie, I don't have to be angry. I was already fighting at the school, colleges, in my school time. So I change myself later slowly with the time, because those not belongs to God. So God's belongs only the love. Then I talk with some of my Muslim friends, like what about the God is. Even I go Ajmer Sharif to look, really the God is there or something is there and everything is there. At Ajmer Sharif, when I go over there and I stay, and that's the simple, I did it, and I've seen my friends over there, and what I found, they are a ritual, like they are sticking with the principles and they are ritually follow them. And then I talk with that. He says like the Abraham came and his son Ishmael, where he stands, from there we come up with the words of the God. So what is the word of the God? So something is behind the Ishmael, behind the Abraham, behind those things. There is somewhere is a God. So, but during those time, I grown up, I raised up with myself, I become married, and all the things happen, and busy in my life, and then keep searching for the God, where the God is, who is the God is. But I'm doing my own ritual. I was happy in my life and everything is going fine in my life, and I say might be a living politely and nicely is the life. Like the way you grown up, just do your duties, being a father, be a father, be a husband, be a husband, be a friend, be a friend, be a best friend, be a best friend. Like be the relation, put the relations on this spot, and you be closer to the God. Just keep one thing, don't hurt anybody's feelings. This is the most important teaching that I follow all the time. But all of a sudden, what happened? My life changed. My life changed. And the world I made it, in the world I'm living, all destroyed. Like, hey, come on, nothing is there. Nobody's there. I was crying, like I'm saying, like, God, why you did this to me after following so much to you? I don't know who are you, but I know somewhere you are. But I'm trying my best. It's not my problem, it's your problem. You are not telling me who you are, but I'm following you with my own principles. Let me know where I'm wrong. I prayed. And all of a sudden, a Buddhist monk, a guy, came to me. He said, I told him my story. Hey, this is the story. This thing happened to me. Why this thing happened? Like, I'm typically following the God from my childhood. Like, I'm looking for the God and following the principle. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not betrayed anybody. Even till now, in my all relationships are clean. I never have any like a bad relationship with anyone, from my school to till now. And because I'm looking for the God that time, and he said, hey, have you ever heard about Jesus Christ? So who is that guy? He said he's the son of the God, and he's crucified because of the people lie and country law. And because from the childhood I developed myself, like I have a strong relationship with the God, and God always follow my words. I follow the God's words, and God's never change my words. He always keep my words. With that faith, I raise myself. And all of a sudden, he put somebody else in front of me, Jesus Christ. Who is this man is? I thought might be. His spirit is roaming here and there. He need a rest. Maybe he has some mission to complete. Whatsoever his mission is, I don't know. I said, okay, if he is the son of the God, then I gave him my body. I gave him myself. Let your mission will be done by me. And I will follow you. And I will complete the things. Because at that time I was so broke. Like I need someone for whom I am able to live. To whom I am able to live. Like I have at that particular time, I have no point, no dream, nothing motivates me, because whatsoever I made it, whatsoever my rules, my regulations, my understanding, everything is failed once or in once. Like I was broke. So to save myself, because everything with me belongs to me because of me. If I'm alive, or if I'm stable, if I'm standing properly, then everything is with me. If I'm not, then there's nothing with me. But problem with me is this: I have to live for someone. I can't live at that point for myself. So that time I say, okay, might be that some Jesus Christ mission is there. So I have to fulfill that mission. And then I pray. I say, God, I don't know who you are, what you are, and let me know what your mission is and what you want to do it. I heard it like the Christians. I never heard of Christianity about the Jesus Christ in my life. Never heard it about it. And I don't know it because I know the Hinduism, I know the Sikhism, I know the Buddhist, I know Jainism, but I don't know the Jesus Christ. But I know the Christianity, but I don't know the Christian. In the Christian, like they follow the Jesus Christ. And then I prayed. I said, whatsoever, I live for the Jesus Christ. I will not let that Jesus Christ to be crucified now onward for the country law and for the people's lie. The people's lie and the country law. So I have to fight strongly with every lie around me, so that I can keep alive a spirit of the Christ and keep him alive and keep his mission to be complete. So I prayed to the God, whosoever you are, I don't know, but help me. Let me understand about you and let me understand for everything around me. Change me and change my life. Then send your people to me. I heard you have so many angels, so many things, and you send the people, you send your angels for the help. I want to see everyone. Then all of a sudden around me the surrounding change, and the people come in my life. They took me to the church and they said, this is your family. I went to the Nepali church in Boston, and they told me like, this is your family and they will take care of you and you will take care of them. So respect them, love them, and they will love you. I say, okay. So I got the new family. And slowly, I stuck in more deeper problems. So deep problems, like I don't able to see the way out. And what should I do? I have no solution. Seriously, I have no solution at that time. I have no solution at that time, like how to get out of it. But I know the one thing, I'm trusting God, and God wants to do something from me. Otherwise, these things will not happen. Something happened because God wants to do something good. And what's the good inside these problems are? Where is the goodness? Because God do never bad. God always do good. That's the faith I have from the beginning. All of a sudden, they told me to read a New Testimony. So New Testament. I read the New Testament 4, 5 times, 6 times, Jesus Christ, and about what he's doing, what his principles, what his disciples are doing, so how he betrayed. And as soon as I'm reading him, I'm feeling around my people around me are like that, and they are going to be crucify me. They are going to be kill me, and ultimately I'm going to be die. So that's what I was thinking, because I think like with the reading of New Testimony, I think like the goodness, the people club together and they kill the goodness. And I say no, at any cost, I don't have to kill myself by these people's hand, because I'm now storing the spirit of the Christ, so I have to save him. This is a strange thought process. So I stand strongly for the Jesus Christ, and all of a sudden the things all are against me. My new family also goes against me. They start hating me because I'm sticking with my principles. The God is good, and the God does not lie, and God be always with you, and He is always with me, and whatsoever I say, the God will take care of that thing. And I can't change my this faith because of the other people's faith. My faith should belongs to me only. It's not belongs to anybody else. That's my faith is. And I read all the New Testimony. Finally, I know that Jesus Christ is going to be crucified. Only the Father is going to be save him back. I say, okay, the God, you are the going to be save him back. You are the one who is going to be take care of me. And I stuck problems on problems on problems on problems, one by one, like a job in the Bible. So I was the deep meditation with the God and talking, thinking all the time how to get out, how to protect myself, how to protect him, and how to keep my principle alive. I don't want to be wrong with the wrong people. All of a sudden, my church people, they kick me out from my church. They said, you are Indian. I was shocked, like, come on, you are my new family and you kick me out because I'm an Indian? Like later I know about Indian peoples and Nepali people, they have a border issues and they have a country land issues, and they hate each other deep in the heart. But I never hate anybody. I even don't know about these matters. Even I don't hate to Pakistan also. Like, why should I hate someone? Because it's a system, or because it's your surrounding, or it's you learned? I say, okay, that's fine, but my mission is same. I'm going to be saved, Jesus Christ. It's a strange thing. People think like he's the God, and how you can save the Jesus Christ. And people said this to me also. I say, listen, my principles, my care, and the following him is going to be save him. I don't want to be a hypocrite, or I don't want to be the person like in a public I'm a different, and in a person I'm a different. I want to be same on everywhere. Then it's so much burden. And over there I met Lawrence Dai and mom. Before I said mom, a Babiji, like a brother's wife. And I don't say her mom, because till now what the people are talking about the Jesus Christ and what they are preaching and what they are saying is not in them. How can I know a God? Like, I'm looking for the God, where God is. Who is the real God? The before, from the childhood, I did not find the God in the Shiva. I did not find over there. I did not find in the churches. I did not find anywhere. Even I did not find in the church too. I said, where the God is. Then my burden was so heavy. I'm not able to carry it out. I keep reading the word of God, the Bible, keep reading. I say, God, tell me. I go to different preachers, different pastors, everywhere, like, come on, tell me what the words are saying, what the God is what. Finally, one time I met one person. He's from South Korea, and he's a very good friend of mine. He's on my friend book. His name is quite complicated to me, and I talk with him. He says, Amit, if I want, I can tell you what the God is, what the word of God is saying, but I don't want to tell you. But why? He says, I want you to know by yourself. So how come? He said, take a word, read the word, pray for it, pray to the God and tell, give me the knowledge, give me the understanding, and then you will develop your relationship. I said, I already have a relationship, I just want to know it, give me the shortcut. There's no shortcut. You have to go by yourself. I read New Testament again and again, like 7-8 times I read it, and somewhere is missing. Somewhere is missing, something is missing. Then one of my church sister, she has a baby, and she was pregnant, and I asked to her, like, what's the baby's name? You are telling, like, she didn't tell anybody, she told to me first, and she says, I'm going to put her name, his name is Jesse. I said, okay, who's Jesse? He said, bro, you did not read the Old Testament, and how come you know? And I'm thinking, like, somebody's talking with me. It's not she is talking with me. Something is, God wants me to know more about it. Then I keep quiet and come back home. I say, now, well, read Old Testament too. What the things are. And then I go on 90-day breaks. 90-day break. God put me in and to read Old Testament. I read Old Testament again and everything. And then finally I came to know about the God's plan. But the thing is, where the God is. Maybe you know the God plan, maybe you know the God principles, maybe you know the God, but I don't think so you know the God, or we are able to know the God. I was broke, the church rejected me already, they threw me out because of the Indian, because of the trouble on me, and a lot of charges, lot of fake charges on me, and it's hard on that time. And over there I found Lawrence Dye and mom. I prayed to the God, is there any person who belongs to you? Help me up, I'm not able to pick it up. I prayed one day, I was praying when the church was the fellowship, and all of a sudden I feel some lightning, and mom also feels some lightning, and God said, give this to something, and somebody is coming toward you, is going to stay with you. That's my angel is. And I stand, the mom came, talk with me. Before I don't call her mom also, because mom is very precious word. You can't give a mom word, dad word, brother word to anybody. People told me you can say a brother to anyone, but I say, if you say something to somebody, respect that relationship. Relationship is more important. If you say a brother to somebody, don't say a wordly, do it by the heart. People say you have to, for the respect's sake, you say the word brother, but if you don't have feeling, and if you like, it's like all pretending. You don't supposed to pretend. And then mom take care of me. That helped me up. She teach me, and I did so many mistakes. She ignored all the mistakes, and sometimes we argue like, oh, this is not this way. She says, no, this is like this way, bro. This is like, my son, this is like this way. You have to do like this, and this is the right things. So she step by step guide me, like how I can go closer to the God. Go closer to the God. Finally I know the God. But God, you never found the God. Even the same God, I go to the church, and same God, I got it from the mom. What's the difference? she has the God. Why she has the God? Because she has that love inside. And that love is the goddess. If you don't have a love inside, don't pretend. You don't know the God. And mom carry my burden, take me to the God. We do her prayers all the time, do fellowships, and lift my spirit up. Help me. And she fight with the church people too regarding that thing. Because if you know the God, you know the right and wrong too. You have to see a right, a wrong. If you don't know, you are not able to see a wrong to wrong, right to right, you don't know the God. Just don't pretend. And you can't buy the God with the money. If you go to the church, you pay 10% of your tithes and all the things, you think you buy the God. And because you are paying your tithes and you do the tenth of everything, all religion have a tenth. Every religion. In Sikhism there is a Dashe Bhag. In Hinduism, when we go to the priest, we give our tenth. And everything is there. But like all the religions, they follow. When I read the Old Testament, and then I follow where the culture born up, where the rituals comes up, where everything comes up. But when I go to the New Testament, the Jesus Christ crucifixion part, that hurts me. If you really know the God, if you don't know the feeling, like if somebody died for you just to prove himself, to show the love of the God, like how much he loves the God, and he just said to follow my words, and if you are just pretending to be a follow his word, better not to follow, because you are disrespecting him. Just live your life. At that time, if mom does not handle me on that time, even at that time, I will not believe even that Christ is the God, the Son of God. Because the love you're talking about in the church and what you're talking about there is not there. What you are talking about. So it means there's no Christ. There's no Christ. So that's just for entertainment. Mom show me the love. She shows me the Christ without going to the church. Without worshipping. Remember, before that, when Adam, everything is in the glorify, Adam was born, that time there's no instrument. You need the heart to worship God. With the instruments, with all these things, with the money, no, you can't. Finally, I know the God. I believe in him, and God did a lot of miracles during all this process. Just not this thing make me to believe God is somewhere in the up and he's watching me, and he did a lot of things in my life. Where the people said it's impossible, he said possible. He did it. I said that time, this time the Christ will not crucify due to the country law and the people lie. God changed the law. God changed the country law. God changed everything. God keep my word, what I said on that time. And I have a faith and I have a belief. The God will always fulfill my word. And He will do it. I'm very thankful to the God. And He did it till now. And I will back with another video when my all the prophecies, like what I said before in 2016, is going to be complete now. When everything is complete, I come back, like, see, I said on that day, it's happened. The God is love. God is a care. God is a grace. God is a belief. God is a faith. God give you a relationship with each other. Respect those relationships. Don't pretend. Otherwise we have failed if not every respect in the eye of the God. Then how can? It's not a license like Jesus Christ is crucified and everybody is free from the sin. He said choose. Options are in front of you. So my dear friend, after 37 years, 32 years of my search, and I believe this thing, the God is up in the sky and His Son is the Jesus Christ. But you can get only the God by following His teachings, His principles, not by pretending. Not by pretending. The same people, they kill Him. Are you be like that people? When I'm trying to be save Christ, like that time, like save Christ, that's my mission is, the save Christ. Save Christ means I have to follow His teachings. I have to follow His principles. I have to follow His rules. Whatsoever He said, I have to follow Him. That's the save Christ is. But I don't want to be the person who slapped Him, who plucked His beard, who whipped Him, and now say, oh, Jesus Christ crucified for us once for all and we are free to do everything. No. Sorry my friend, I'm not like that person. Hopefully, and with the grace of the God, we grow in the Christ and we live with His teachings and we follow the actual reason to be here. The rigidness in the religion, it does not bring you to any God, neither to the Shiva, neither to the Guru, neither to the Allah, neither to the Jesus Christ. None of your rigidness take to you to any of your God. You follow, but if you don't have the basic teaching, what they are saying, all the religions are says respect each other, love each other, care each other. If you don't have it, you are failing your gods. And there's only one God. There's no so many gods who create this heaven and earth, who create this world. One of my friends said, like, Amit, like you are talking like a newly person, like who changes thought process. I said, no bro, This is not like that. This is the thing, is like I was introduced to the sweet, and she said this taste is like a sweet, and then I introduced the sour. This is sour. The sweet can't be a sour, sour can't be a sweet, because I introduced like that way. So it's an introduction what you gave it to me, and the God represents what's the introduction you gave it to the other one. If you have a God in you, you represent the God. You represent the God. You have His teaching in you, and it will be shown. So protect, save Christ, protect your God, protect your God teachings, make your mission. Be a God in your life. Don't be a hypocrite, and don't be a pretender. Have a God. With all this, I'm very thankful to you. I love you for watching all these videos. I share all this, my feelings to you, and my search. I know who the God is, and I'm trying to represent myself as His son, and by following His teaching, not by the show off, not by the double personality, in a public different and a personal different. I'm always in and out same. If I'm angry with you, I say I'm angry with you. I can't be say a bro in front of you and do something back or wrong against you. I can't be do like that. And this is like me. So my friends, maybe something make you angry, maybe something say I'm fool or something, that's fine. We are still friends, and I don't feel bad for anything. Okay, so thanks for watching, thanks for being with me. Hopefully God be with you.